Okay, so I'll make some like mount, but I could do it with like just a box. I can create a box and set it here, and just randomly so kind of like set this. Let me I'm going to insert edge loop, something like this. So subdivide it a little bit. What I like to do is just shape it first, like select that, press B for soft selection, and kind of like maybe make it more round, something like this. Maybe this goes more like up, this goes more down. So let's say I have this sort of mount. You want to keep a lot, what you want to do, let's say I'm making like a model of, let's do this also, like so it doesn't look that straight. So when you're making some organic model like this, and you want to subdivide it, one more thing I need to do is this piece, move it right back, something like that. Okay. So you want to make everything look like a square. So you want to have the quads more squarish. So you want to insert another edge loop. Now we don't need certain faces now. So let's get these edges here and pull them back so they can kind of meet the wall, sort of. Since we're gonna sculpt that, and we don't really need these faces underneath. So I'm going to select this face, double click, and delete the base. We probably don't need this either. So that's kind of the organic shape that I created. And now I need to like subdivide it. If it looks like square, so they're pretty good, I'm just going to go ahead and subdivide it. So edit mesh, add divisions, maybe that many. And now I can use the sculpt geometry tool, which is in surfaces. This is like 2016, so the sculpt geometry tool is like under mesh in 2015. So sculpt geometry tool. So you get this tool that has like, so here's how it works. You have this object, and you have the sculpt geometry tool, and you have like this brush. If you hold down the B and left click and drag, you have the brush size. Now the max displacement, you want to make it as small as possible for here, so let's do like 0.0002 maybe, and I'm going to push things in, so operation push the vertices inward. So that's a very small displacement. 1 point, yeah, let's do like 0.01, and try that in our scene scale. So that looks good. So I'm kind of, something's happening. So now I can kind of push things in. I can also hold down the shift and make this, soften the border of this, you know. So this is how you kind of like make the shape more organic. So I'm gonna push things in, smooth it at the same time. There's like a more of a square operation, so you can actually make things more square. So the brush has a square, or you can actually pull things up. So I can pull this stuff, some of these pieces up. So that's how you use the brush. I mean, it's very intuitive. You can actually, you know, like by working with it, you'll realize. Now the thing is, this piece here, yeah, you can shape it more, and then, you know, add a couple of other pieces like a rock or something next to it. And still, you can actually. It's like the way that it's a very simple like the way that you use the brushes in ZBrush. It's like it's a very simple brush for sculpting. So I'm gonna stop here, and then we can talk about any other issues that you guys need to talk about.